What is freedom? Is freedom working every day, 9 to 5, just to have a roof over your head? Working so hard for money and possessions, but then you realize years have passed you by? Are you working to live or living to work? Life is short. We only have one life. Are you living it? After living the normal life, I made a choice to sell, donate, and give away 90% of my possessions for freedom. No chains to hold me down. My channel is all about how I built my tiny home on wheels and how I live in it with my dog Charlie, so I can travel and see this beautiful country. Come and join me on my journey.
Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm sitting outside the laundromat and decided that I would go ahead and make a quick little video. It's been a busy weekend so far. It is Saturday night. So the last two videos that I did were on the exterior of the van. I still have some more projects to do out there. I scored a hubcap at the junkyard, so that was cool. So now I only need two more. And I don't remember, like, when I bought the van, I thought there was more than one hubcap on there, but I don't know, maybe not. I don't know, I can't remember. I tried to go back and look at old pictures and stuff to see if there was more than one hubcap on there. But so I scored a hubcap. That was awesome. Been working on the storage, been working on the shower tray, drilled a hole in the van. That was awesome. Let me tell you. So where I originally wanted the shower tray, I had to move it over about an inch over, because where my drain was, where I was drilling the hole at, that's part of where the frame was. So even with moving it over, there was a lot of other stuff in the way, and I tell you what, it was a pain. It was not really a big pain in the butt, but I mean, it was a little pain in the butt. But so I've been working on that. Spending some money, man. Went to the store, bought some more stuff for the van, for other projects, and stuff like that. If you have not been watching my channel, I live in a van with my dog, and if you're interested in watching some guy that lives in a van, you can subscribe to my channel and all that good stuff, and watch my stupid videos. But yeah, let's talk about van life and stuff. It's the same thing as anything else, man. Yes, it's a little challenging sometimes and stuff, but I mean, frankly, I wouldn't have it any other way, to be honest. I was hanging out with my son the other day, and we were talking, and he was asking me how I was doing and how things are going and stuff like that. And I told him, I was like, there's moments, I'm not going to lie, but I don't see myself ever paying rent anywhere ever again, So, like I said before in one of my other videos, it's like you start one project, but you can't finish that project because you need to do other things first. And that brings me to another point. Living in a van and building it out, working on it, versus living in an apartment or a house and building it out. Two different things. A buddy of mine up in Colorado, he just started living in a van, and he's watched a lot of YouTube channels, and we were sitting there going back and forth, and he was like, there's no way that person's living in a van full time. There's no way that person's living in a van full time. We just started laughing. I was like, I know. I was like, I should honestly do a video every single day showing my life living in a van. Because I'm going to tell you what, man, I'm sorry, but there's no way in hell some of these people live in a van 24/7 working on their van or living in their van, I mean, and I'm not calling anybody out, but yeah, so living in a van while you're building it out, it's a pain in the ass sometimes, because you only have but so much room. And, it's like you're constantly moving shit and you're constantly putting things in places only for a temporary situation. Like, it's only going to be a temporary situation because that's not where you want that to be when everything's done. You see what I'm saying? Like right now, I've got stuff in one storage area, which I know is not going to be its permanent place. I've got stuff under my bed, which I know is not going to be its permanent place. I've got stuff on my floor in between my counter and my bed, which I know is not going to be its permanent place. And, you want to talk about making a mess all the time. The van is always a friggin' mess when you're living in it and building it out at the same time. And I'm very, very fortunate that, I am at the golf course. I have my storage unit. I have my motorcycle trailer, so I've got stuff in different areas and stuff like that. But I'm going to tell you what, it's still a mess. It is a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. But, somebody's walking by right now and I'm sitting here looking like I'm talking to myself, but, it's kind of funny. Dude is staring at me, man, like I'm loony. It's so funny. Dude is staring at me. But yeah, man, like when you're living in a van and you're working on it at the same time, you got to spread your stuff really thin, and you got stuff over here and stuff over there, and you're putting stuff in areas where it's not going to be the permanent place, but you need to keep it in the van because it helps you live every day, but you don't want it in that area, it's just one thing after another, man. But it's cool though, man. I tell you what, man, you got to be on your toes when you're living in a van. There's always something going on, man. There's always something. Versus, building out a van and living in a house, or if you have somewhere that you cook your food every single day in somebody's house, if you take a shit shower and shave in somebody's house every day, if you sit and relax on the couch every day, you know what I'm saying? And versus the only place I have is my van. This is my home, man, and believe it or not, like I don't hang out with a lot of people. I really don't. I very, very rarely go to friends' houses and stuff like that. Very, very rarely. So it's always me and Charlie going somewhere. We're always going to the park or whatever. So if you guys are seriously thinking about getting into van life or just interested in what the hell we're doing out here, living in vans and stuff, but I do need to start making some more videos on a regular basis, like just your normal shit. You know what I mean? Like seriously. Like you see these videos where all these vans are just in pristine, and just everything's perfect and, and stuff like that. No, it's not. I mean, there's a full piss jug here and dirty dishes there and dirty clothes and just crap, like I've got so much stuff and I'm like moving stuff around and I know that right now it's a pain in the ass. But down the road, when I have that shelf built for that specific thing, everything's going to be okay. But right now, it's a pain in the ass. It sucks, man. Like I have to move DVDs out of the way to get to my coffee maker. Or I have to oh my God, there's just so many things, man. I'm not bitching. I'm not complaining. I'm not whining. But it is just reality. It is reality of actually living in a van when you're building it. You try to keep all the tools with you and stuff like that, but it's always something, man. It's always something. So let's see. So I do, like I said, I do have more projects coming. I'm working on some exterior stuff, working on some interior stuff. I'm gonna. I don't want to show you guys the back of the van yet, man. I don't. I do want to show you. I want to give you a little bit, little taste of it. Actually, you know what? Bringing this up. So, if you do not follow me on Instagram, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this much. 99.9% of the stuff that I make videos on will be on my Instagram before I put it on YouTube. So, with that being said, follow me on Instagram. You'll see some stuff a little ahead of time, you know. And it's free. Guess what? Hey, it's free. It's not a Patreon thing. No, I'm just playing. But anyway, I did have a lot of stuff on Facebook, but here recently, I haven't been able to get on my Facebook in like almost 3 months. I'm not in Facebook jail. It's not deleted. I'm not banned. I physically just can't get on my Facebook. My family and friends can go on my page and they can see what's going on and stuff like that. But I can't post anything. I can't get on there. I cannot communicate with anybody from the Vanlife forums that I was on, and I can't share, my posts and my pictures and stuff like that. And that's what I had it for, was to meet new people and share things and stuff like that. But, it is what it is, because Facebook is really starting to be a pain in the butt anyway. There's too much political shit, too much drama, too much crap. And to be honest, I'm over it. I don't need that shit in my life. And families fighting families and friends fighting friends and all this other stuff. I'm like, wow, people are deleting people, and all this other stuff. It's just so stupid. It is honestly stupid. So I would much rather have Instagram and YouTube, and if I can get back on Facebook, I will, or whatever, but I'm not stressed about it. It's not that big of a deal. Like I said, the only thing that I really, really miss about it is being able to communicate with van life people. That's the only thing I miss about it. Of course, seeing family and friends and what everybody's up to and stuff like that, but more about the van life stuff. Because I was on a lot of different forums and I wanted to start going out and meeting people in certain areas and stuff like that. And now I have no way of communicating with them, and it sucks. So, but yeah, if you have not started following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. It's really simple. Hashtag nomadic sporadic, or nomadic and sporadic spelled out. I'll put it in the somewhere down there. but yeah, so stay tuned, man. Videos are coming about the storage in the shower. Let's just say the other night I actually took my first, unfortunately it was cold, but my first sponge bathy shower type thingamajiggy in my shower tray. Now granted, it was only because it was only that way because it's not finished. It's nowhere near being completely finished or anything like that. So I wanted to just take a little sponge bath or whatever. So, and it worked out fine. It worked out well. And I can't wait to have everything finished. I can't wait to show you guys what this back of this van is going to look like. It's been 3 years, man, since I started building the van, living in the van for 2 years, and it's been in my head for 3 years. That's why I built the front bulkhead wall and why I built the back bulkhead wall, to separate 3 sections: the driving section, the sleeping section, living section, and then the back section, which would be my storage, my shower, and my trunk area, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, man, stay tuned for videos, man. They're coming, I promise. I really want to show you guys what I've been doing. I'm going to be doing some more work tomorrow on Sunday. I might make a quick video on something. I don't know. I don't want to show everybody yet, man, because I know I'm going to get a whole bunch of crap. Oh, well, how are you going to do this? But not realizing that it's not finished, And I don't mean crap from my subscribers. I mean crap from other people. But that's another thing too. If you're watching these videos, man, and you like what I'm doing, if you like the fact that I'm living in a van, if you're curious about van life or anything like that, man, friggin' subscribe, dude. It's free. It doesn't cost you a dime. I'm not asking for any money. Subscribe. It's really, it's that simple. But alrighty. So yeah, you have a good day. Drive safe.